CBS with my daughter Gia.
Hi!
We're getting ready for the virtual Lemon Ball 2022. Can't wait to see you all very soon.
Welcome to the 16th annual Lemon Ball! Woo!
Over the last 3 years at Aldi, we've taken a stand, a lemonade stand, to fight cancer. And we've worked with Alex's Lemonade Stand to raise over $3 million. The great thing is, we're only getting started. On behalf of the entire team here at Aldi, cheers to 16 years of the Lemon Ball. We can't wait to get started. Have a great night, everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm Steve Radke, President of the Northwestern Mutual Foundation. Northwestern Mutual is a proud partner of Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, an organization we've collaborated with for a decade. That's 10 years of working together to find better treatments and cures to childhood cancer. And there's no better partner to help us on our mission of supporting the children and families who need it most than Alex's. On behalf of Northwestern Mutual, thank you for your continuous support for Alex's Lemonade Stand, and we look forward to seeing you at this year's Lemon Ball.
Volvo's been a proud sponsor since 2004. And you know, we've had a tough time, but it pales in comparison to the time that these families face with this awful disease. So again, I look forward to this. I'm proud that Volvo's been here for so long, and I really look forward to the Lemon Ball coming up. Thanks so much.
At Power Home Remodeling, we are so proud to support Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. The care, the research, the hope, and of course the kids. Power is in the business of making dreams come true, just like Alex's. Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation is saving lives every day, and we just thank you for letting us be part of the family. Cheers to 16 years of the Lemon Ball, and here's to kicking cancer's butt.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the 16th annual Lemon Ball. We are so excited and honored to have you with us tonight. I hope you had a chance to explore the virtual cocktail hour. If you didn't, that's okay. It'll be open for several days. You can go watch videos you liked. You can go watch the things you missed. It's all there for you. And we are just so appreciative that you're here with us. We are joining you live from Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation's office. And we are just thrilled to know that so many of you are out there listening to us. Your support means the world to us. We are here tonight because we want to make things better for children with cancer and their families. We want to bring them hope. We want to bring them happiness. Most of all, we want to bring them cures, and we couldn't do it without you. You are changing lives. Some of you, this is your first Lemon Ball. Some of you have been to all 16, I bet. We'd love to hear from you all in the chat. Please use it all night long. We are inspired by your messages. Tell us why you're here. Tell us how many Lemon Balls you've been to, where you're tuning in from. Let's get some fun interaction going among all of our guests.
Love the chat.
Yeah, me too.
I also love the Lemon who did the kick from Power Home.
Yeah.
So funny. So this event holds a special place in our hearts as it celebrates the life and legacy of our daughter and the founder of Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, Alex. It also gives us a chance to thank some incredible supporters like the award winners that you're going to meet shortly. As we all know, Alex's mission was to help all kids battling cancer, and she accomplished so much in her life and died at such a young age. But together, we're going to bring Alex's vision closer to reality, her vision of the day when childhood cancer no longer exists.
So before we get on with the program, speaking of acknowledging and thanking people, I really want to acknowledge some special people. Special sounds like an understatement, but our three boys, Patrick, who is here. Not sure if he's actually here right now behind us, but Patrick and Eddie, who is tuning in virtually from his new place in California. And our youngest son, Joey, celebrates his birthday today, 19 years old. Happy birthday, Joey. I told them they could make a cameo, but apparently they're not going to. I think they're eating. But we are so proud of them and just want to make sure that we recognize what great contributors they are, the original contributors to Alex's Lemonade Stand. We also want to thank our staff, some of whom are here, but many are out there watching and monitoring the chat and doing stuff behind the scenes. Awesome team here. Oh, here they are. Patrick, come over. Is Joey here? Okay, well, you're going to say hi to Patrick then. There he is. You missed your cue. All right, we are live. But in all seriousness, this is a huge undertaking, virtual or in person, and we couldn't do it without the support of this fantastic team. And of course, our friends and our family. I've already heard from a bunch of you on text and in the chat. We just love you so much, and we're so grateful to have your support all the time. But most of all, we want to thank you, and we want to raise a glass to all of you for being here, for caring about kids with cancer, for being by our side as we help them in their journey. So cheers to you, and here's to a great lemon ball.
Cheers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Welcome to the 16th Annual Lemon Ball. I'm Yuki Washington of CBS 3 Philadelphia, and I'll be joined by my colleagues, Jessica Cartalia and Tracy Smith. We're here to guide you through a memorable evening celebrating the life and legacy of Alex Scott. We are so grateful to join you in raising much-needed funds for childhood cancer research. So whether you're donning your gala attire or participating in your pajamas, we invite you to get comfortable from wherever you are, viewing and prepare yourself for an inspirational program full of heartwarming stories and entertainment in support of Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. Join us throughout the evening in the chat. We want to hear from you. First, let's take a moment to thank tonight's presenting sponsors, Aldi, Applebee's, Northwestern Mutual, and Volvo, who continuously go above and beyond to not only make this event a success, but to support Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation year-round. Next, I'd like to explain a few more details on how tonight will work. We have an amazing auction and raffle that you can view right now on our mobile bidding site, GiveSmart. We recommend that you have your phone handy to bid on these amazing items. They truly are. Now, if you haven't registered to bid just yet, there are a few easy ways to do so. Click the lemon logo located in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. That will take you to the auction website. Text Lemon Ball to 76278. That's Lemon Ball to 76278, and you will receive a link to register. Click the link lemonball.givesmart.com that we just shared in the chat. Now, after registering, you will be able to bid on your favorite items or buy raffle tickets for the chance to win a dazzling diamond tennis bracelet. Keep those donations and bids coming throughout the evening in support of childhood cancer research. The silent auction will remain open until 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will announce the lucky raffle winner at the end of the program. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Please welcome Jessica Cartalia to kick things off.
Thanks so much, Yuki, and welcome everyone. I'm Jessica Cartalia from CBS 3 Philadelphia. To start off our memorable evening together, I'd like to introduce you to tonight's special musical guest, Lizzie Mcalpine. Lizzie, a Philadelphia and Lower Merion native, has written music since she was in 6th grade. She's a graduate of Penwyn Elementary School, the very school that Alex Scott and her brothers attended. She's also a classmate of Alex's older brother, Eddie Scott. Throughout high school, she sang in the co-ed a cappella group and participated in theater, and her love of music didn't stop there. She attended the prestigious Berklee College of Music located in Boston before leaving in her junior year to pursue music full-time. Lizzie's impressive career is only beginning. In 2018, she released her first album featuring 8 songs. Then, in 2020, she released a 13-song album that has been streamed millions of times on Spotify and other music streaming services. She's been deemed an up-and-coming vocalist by BBC Media Center and made her late-night debut on longtime Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation supporter Jimmy Kimmel Live in November of 2021. She's currently on tour with singer-songwriter Dodie, and we are so happy to welcome Lizzie here with us tonight. Lizzie dedicates this song to the families and children affected by childhood cancer who are tuning in virtually with us this evening, who are across the globe and who are no longer with us. The stage is all yours, Lizzie.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Mcalpine. I'm so honored to be able to play at Lemon Ball this year. I grew up in Penguin. I went to school with Eddie, and every summer I remember going to Alex's Lemonade Stand. So I'm really glad that I get to be a part of this now. I'm going to be singing a song called Where I Belong by Tori Kelly. I'm just a girl, her guitar, trying to give you my whole heart. If there's anybody out there listening to me, all I have is a story and a dream. So here I am, this is all I can be. I know I forget to breathe sometimes. I'm so afraid to fall behind. Why do I let the pressure take over my mind when I know the truth is never wrong? Here I am, this is right where I belong. I'm alright, this is right where I belong.
So inspiring and powerful. Thank you so much, Lizzie, for your phenomenal performance. We want to know who you are honoring tonight, too. Feel free to share why you're supporting Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation and the Lemon Ball with us in the chat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to meet a few more very special guests. I want to introduce you to the first of those, childhood cancer hero Mary Stengel and her family. Mary is, in some ways, a normal 5-year-old. She loves cats, princesses, and crafts. But Mary is not your typical child. She's a cancer hero. It all started with earaches, lots of them.
One time that she had it, she had a really high fever and her eyes crossed and never uncrossed.
An eye doctor sent Mary for an MRI to check for a nerve issue. What they found was much worse.
We had a specialist from oncology at Children's call us, telling us as soon as she woke up to get right in that they found a tumor. They told us that it was DIPG and that it was inoperable and that she had 6 to 9 months.
At first, the family was in denial and terrified. Then they went into fight mode.
We're determined she's going to be the miracle.
Her diagnosis was in October of 2020. By the end of that year, Mary had endured a biopsy, surgery, 30 rounds of radiation, 37 rounds of anesthesia, 2 emergency room visits, 11 COVID tests, and so much more. She is a warrior.
Freedom from the hospital.
Mary is now in a clinical trial partially funded by Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, and so far it's having promising results.
We're seeing shrinkage. We're seeing more mobility. After this last round that we just got home from a week ago, her eyes, she can actually look straight on and they aren't crossing. She's seeing better hand movement, better handwriting. She's dancing again.
Mary, however, lives in Colorado. Her treatment is in California. Another way Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation helps.
Alex Lemonade has been helping us get back and forth from Colorado to California, which has been huge, and with some groceries, which has been incredible. It's more than we make in a month, for sure, each time. So, and we go monthly.
The financial help is amazing, but the clinical trial has given them the gift of time.
If it was not for this research, we'd have a very different look right now. She's proving to defy the odds, They said 6 to 9 months, and we're at 16 months right now. Seeing her and how well she does each day, and just the little things she's doing new each day, and still being able to be here with us, it's the thing that gets us through. And to be able to come home from a hard hospital stay and see her roughhousing with her 3-year-old brother, and then, you know, them just running to each other's arms is just, that's our coping mechanism. So it's to look at the happy parts and the silly parts.
Celebrating in the little things, that is their plan.
She's got a birthday coming up.
Mary, how old are you going to be? Let me guess. 25.
6.
6. Happy early birthday.
Meow meow.
Meow meow. Meow meow.
What an incredible story. Thank you to the Stengel family for taking the time to chat with us. Next, you'll meet another inspiring family and their childhood cancer hero, Kade Fuller. Yuki has the privilege of introducing Kade and his family to you.
A mom knows her kids, every freckle on their faces, every twinkle in their eyes. And for this mom, she noticed a twinkle that just wasn't right.
She panicked a little bit, but not like really alarmed. She's like, you know, baby, I think something's in his eye and I can't really tell what it is. At first, it was a very small, like gray dot. Through time, it progressed to be bigger. So when it got bigger and she was able to show me again, I asked her, I said, you know, try to take a picture of it if you can. We'll get Kade over to the doctors.
All this was happening right as the pandemic was starting. Doctors' offices were closing, so a doctor couldn't see Kade right away.
I called in January, February. They weren't able to see us until July of 2020. And so, you know, you're talking about a 5 to 6 month gap of this tumor going from like a little speck to, at this point, one of his pupils were brown and black, and then the other one was just gray.
Mom did her research, and she knew in her heart that her child had cancer.
It's retinoblastoma, so yes, it is cancer in his retina. It's a rare cancer, and it affects children from infancy all the way to the age of 5. On July 17th, 2020, he was diagnosed, and initially, I think it did kind of knock the wind out of us.
That's what I was going to ask you, yeah. Living in Virginia, their doctor recommended traveling to Philadelphia's Wills Eye Hospital for treatment. The reality set in once they got back to their car after the appointment.
As soon as we closed the door, that's when it just like hit, like, your son has cancer, and it just hit me hard. And me and Mom looked at each other for a second, and we just took that time and just, you know, let some stuff out. So yeah, it was emotional in the car, but then it was not long lived. You know, we went straight from like, okay, because we're leaving in the next, you know, day or so to go to Philly. So like, okay, we got to talk to who we got to talk to and figure out how we're going to do this. From there, we went straight to super parents to try to save our son's life.
But with Dad out of work due to the pandemic and an injury, and Mom's hours cut back because of COVID, money was tight. That's where Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation came in.
Our bills were piling up, and, you know, we were just not financially prepared, you know, for cancer at all. The Travel for Care program is a great program because it allowed us to be able to have a gas card for traveling expenses and also a lodging card. And essentially that took the load off of our support system that we had.
Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation has helped them more than just financially. They call the foundation a second family. And daughter Carter is part of the Super Sibs program. It helps brothers and sisters of cancer patients cope with books, activities, and the ability to meet other Super Sibs.
It was teaching me when you have a sibling that is really sick and has to go to the hospital many times, that just made me feel like how I could control my emotions when Kade was at the hospital.
Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, helping families from the cancer hero to mom and dad and everyone in between.
I know some people, they're a little apprehensive about making donations because they don't know if it's actually truly going to a family. But, you know, here we are in the flesh, you know, family of 5. It is very important to support organizations like Alex Lemonade Stand because it helps people like us.
Kids like Kade, who, by the way, has some very cool glasses. I love your glasses.
Yeah, I like your glasses.
Oh, you do? Well, thank you. Why, thank you. Their vision of the future is crystal clear, based on a strength in numbers, the strength of the foundation, and a family strength like no other. Strong together. That's what it's all about. Hey.
That's right.
God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you to this amazing family for sharing their remarkable story with us this evening. And thanks to all of the childhood cancer heroes tuning in tonight and all around the world. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. If you are moved to make a donation in support of heroes like Mary and Kade, you can easily contribute by simply clicking the lemon logo located in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, or by clicking the donation link in the chat. It's easy, very easy to show your support. Now, let's turn it over to my CBS colleague, Tracy Smith.
Hello from Southern California. I'm Tracy Smith of CBS News, a friend of the Scott family and longtime supporter of Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. We are so happy to welcome you to the Lemon Ball 2022. It's going to be a great night. I'm excited to join our guests from across the country celebrating a very special evening for this incredible organization, honoring the legacy of Alex Scott. And I'm thrilled to join my CBS colleagues, Jessica Cartalia and Yuki Washington, for another year. In addition to our presenting sponsors, whom we acknowledged earlier this evening, I'd like to give a special thanks to all of our incredible sponsors and benefactors making a difference for children with cancer tonight. Thank you for everything you do to help kids fight cancer. Alex envisioned a cure for kids with all types of cancer, and your support brings her dream closer to reality. As a reminder, the silent auction and raffle are still open. You can continue to bid until 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Click the lemon logo in the bottom right corner of your screen to get started, or follow the instructions we're sending in the chat. We'll announce the raffle winner live at the end of tonight's program, so stick around for the big reveal. Looks like there's some stiff competition out there. Tell us which items you're bidding on in the chat, and may the best bidder win. Once again, thank you for tuning in and making a meaningful difference in the lives of children with cancer. We still have much more in store for you this evening. And it's now with my great pleasure, I want to welcome back Alex's parents, Liz and Jay Scott.
Thank you for coming to this year's Lemon Ball.
We're honored to spend this evening with you, and we want to thank you again for your support of children with cancer.
Also, thank you to our staff, our amazing volunteers, and our in-kind donors. Every year, we like to set aside a few minutes to thank our sponsors in creative ways. This year, we called upon some very special guests and friends of ours to say thank you. Here we go.
Thank you, Aldi, for helping kids like me beat cancer.
Thank you, Applebee's, for helping kids like me.
Thank you, General Floor, for helping kids like me.
Thank you, Northwestern Mutual, for helping kids like me.
Thank you.
Thank you, Power Home Remodeling, for helping kids like me.
Thank you, Volvo, for helping kids like me fighting childhood cancer.
Thank you so much to our special heroes and their families for helping us put this together.
These past couple of years, we've all faced challenges we may not have anticipated or been prepared for. Despite this, even in the toughest of times, our supporters have continued to step up. Aldi, Applebee's, Northwestern Mutual, Volvo, General Floor, Power Home Remodeling, and every single sponsor and benefactor supporting this event tonight. Thank you so much for your overwhelming generosity.
Kids and families battling childhood cancer have faced great challenges during this pandemic, and we will continue to support them thanks to all of you for sticking with Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation to make sure childhood cancer research can continue and families can receive all the support they need. Now, to kick off the awards portion of our evening, we're going to recognize some amazing supporters who have exemplified the mission of Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation and have made strides for childhood cancer. This year, we're happy to announce two outstanding and amazing award recipients for the 2022 Alex Scott Crystal Cup Award. It's my pleasure to introduce our first recipient, Mary Stengel Austin. We first met Mary in 2005 when Alex's Lemonade was a new organization, still finding our footing. Mary immediately was an all-star, eager to help the foundation grow as president and CEO of the marketing communications agency Tierney. She helped us with countless introductions to new partners, supporters, and board members, along with providing positive support from the beginnings of ALSF. Over the years, Mary has continued to be a friend and avid supporter of the foundation, introducing us to many new supporters. During the COVID pandemic, Mary stepped up as the board chair for ALSF. She was instrumental in organizing a major gifts campaign and regularly helped us strategize to help continue fundraising. She's also shown extreme generosity with projects facilitated by her team at Tierney. If you love the new ALSF branding and logo, Mary and her team helped in making that a reality during the pandemic. We also want to thank her husband Peter and her children Thomas, Andrew, Christopher, John, and Sally. We all know that supporting Alex is always a family affair. We're so grateful for Mary's dedication to Alex's Lemonade Stand's mission. Liz and I are happy to present Mary Stengel Austin with the 2022 Alex Scott Crystal Cup Award. Congratulations, Mary.
Thank you, Liz, Jay, and the entire Scott family for this prestigious honor. Thank you also to the committed and extraordinary Alex Board of Directors, and my foundation colleagues, and my family. However, this evening is about the hundreds of thousands of Alex donors and advocates like you who have raised more than $250 million to create a movement that is determined to find a cure. Tonight provides an opportunity to shine a light on the Scientific Advisory Board and the many organizations, scientists, doctors, and researchers across the country that have been chasing a cure and scientific breakthroughs to make cancer treatments for these brave children and their families possible. And more importantly, even more effective with more precision while providing children with a greater quality of life. But let's face it, Alex is the real star of the Lemon Ball. Alex was a brave little girl who had a vision and a dream to raise enough funds through a grassroots movement to find a cure for every child's cancer, and who continues to remind us, all of us, today, what a determined person can do to make a difference in the world, one cup at a time. And if all that was not enough, she taught us how to lead with integrity, grace, faith, and purpose. I am so humbled by this honor, and my beautiful crystal cup will serve as additional inspiration for the work that we still need to do. But tonight, we celebrate Alex's legacy, the Scott family, and all of you for your commitment and dedication to this special cause and these very special children and families that are still fighting. Thank you.
A huge thank you and congratulations again to Mary Stengel Austin. Now it's time to recognize our next honorees, who are one of our most cherished Lemonade Stand hosts throughout the year. Their support over the past 13 years has been nothing short of remarkable. The Malvern School began supporting Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation in 2008 when they were approached by CBS 3 Philadelphia to support the Alex Scott Stand for Hope telethon. Given their commitment to being more than a daycare, Malvern School recognized the chance to fully embrace the mission of Alex's Lemonade, not just at the telethon, but as a community of teachers, parents, and children. Each year, they host their annual Lemonade Day at all of their locations, bringing to life Alex's inspiring message of how children of all ages can make a difference. Each of their school hosts lemonade stands, asking parents and community members to join them in fighting childhood cancer one cup at a time. But their support does not end there. They integrate the message of hope and giving into their schools year-round, reading the Alex's Lemonade Stand book, hosting various events, and fundraising creatively. Their dedication of the entire team has not only taught thousands of children important lessons about giving back and making a difference, but have added up to huge donations to support Alex's mission and work to find new cures and help families whose children are battling cancer. In 2021, the Malvern School surpassed $1 million raised since they started supporting ALSF. I am honored to present the 2022 Alex Scott Crystal Cup Award to the Malvern School. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Malvern School.
Since 2008, the Malvern School has been a strong supporter of Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, raising more than $1 million. Just like ALSF, we believe in empowering children with the knowledge and the tools to help others. Each year, our 27 school locations host events, organize raffles, engage in local business partnerships, and host a yearly lemonade stand. Each one of these is an opportunity for us to bestow valuable life lessons on the children of the Malvern School, and no opportunity is lost. Our students are engaged and are taught compassion, empathy, civility, and the value of giving to others.
We couldn't be prouder and more honored to accept the 2022 Crystal Cup Award. This is another momentous Malvern moment for me to share with our families, our school directors, our teachers, and our entire staff, because we are making a difference fighting pediatric cancer. I accept this award on behalf of all our organization's hard work and dedication, but also on behalf of all of the children who bring the enthusiasm, the bright smiles, and their full hearts to each and every fundraising season for Alex's. To all of our team members that are watching tonight, congratulations, and thank you for making a difference fighting pediatric cancer, one cup at a time.
Thank you so much. Your support is remarkable, and it's so great to have you here with us this evening. Now I'd like to turn your attention to Liz, who has some special remarks she would like to share with you this evening.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the Lemon Ball. This event always makes me feel many things, but mostly, I guess, just really, really good. It's so joyful that we can all come together in support of kids with cancer. I know a lot of you are gathering with your family and your children or your friends to celebrate this night together. I'm really grateful that we have so many childhood cancer families joining us and always inspired by them, and they are the reason we are here. This event is for them in support of their fight. And of course, we celebrate Alex's life by honoring two special award winners who have carried on her legacy so generously. I know I'm lucky to honor Alex by doing something that we parents do best, talking about our kids and how awesome they are. I say that with humor, but honestly, it is a gift that I can share stories about Alex. I hold them inside always, but somehow she feels more alive when I share them. Over the years, I've told many stories about Alex. If you've heard me speak multiple times, you've probably heard just about all of them. I tend to share the stories that are easy to share, the moments of inspiration and laughter and wisdom, as I'm not one to dwell on the stories of the heartache, the challenges, and the disappointment she faced. There were plenty of those moments in Alex's life, as you can imagine. I don't like to share them, honestly, because they are painful. It's just too hard. Recently, however, I did share one of those stories. An Alex memory I had buried so deep in my heart that I never thought I would share it. So here goes. By Alex's 8th birthday, we knew it would be the last we would celebrate with her, and we wanted to make sure it was one to remember. Our entire family came from Connecticut, and we invited all of her friends to her dream party at Build-A-Bear. I still have the pink poodle she made with the little heart she placed inside with her wish. When I asked her what she wished for, she said very quietly, "For my cancer to go away." I still get overwhelmed thinking about that wish and the crushing feeling that we couldn't make it come true for her. So why share it now? Because so much has changed since then. We've seen real progress. We've met countless families who are full of hope. We've heard from kids who were considered incurable but are now cured. We've talked with researchers who believe breakthroughs are shortly on the horizon. In fact, the progress recently came full circle for us, as we learned, thanks to research advances that didn't even exist when Alex was alive, that were she diagnosed today, her story would have been much different. Thanks to our friends at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, we had Alex's tumor from 1999 sequenced last summer. From that, we learned that her tumor had a specific mutation that is implicated in some hard-to-treat cancers. In just last month, a new frontline treatment was approved for kids with that mutation. This advance was the result of years of persistence by Dr. Yael Mosé, her colleagues, and her team. And it was made possible through generous supporters like you, who allow Alex's Lemonade to fund this type of work. The big news is that were Alex diagnosed today, she would have a less toxic, more effective treatment available to her from the start. A treatment that would have offered her the cure that she quietly wished for on her last birthday. It's hard to fathom how different her life and ours would have been if that treatment was available 25 years ago. But of course, it's not that simple. We can't unravel what has been learned over the past 2 decades, how discovery has built upon discovery, how technology and knowledge have enabled a new way of curing kids like Alex. We can't possibly resolve how, if she had been cured 25 years ago, her lemonade stand and all that followed would probably not exist. But it does exist, and we deserve to celebrate all that came from it. We should jump for joy that other kids have been given the gift of cures thanks to Alex's life. I've come to terms with the knowledge that the failures of the past for Alex and too many others have made possible the successes of today for other kids. The investments made by her lemonade stand and all of you, the love and the generosity of everybody who's helped carry on her legacy have pushed us to this point. A point when we can think back to Alex's wish for her cancer to go away and know that today it would be possible. Although it clearly still aches to think about that wish and that it was too late for her, we are beyond joyful, I swear, happy, and proud for the legacy she left behind, one that has allowed her wish to come true for others. So thank you for being here. Thank you for making it possible and for believing that we can keep doing this until all kids like Alex are cured. We hope you continue to enjoy this special evening with us because there's a lot more to come. But right now, it's time for some auction excitement. We have some really great big ticket items that we want to tell you about. So let's get going. You ready, Jay?
I'm ready.
Make sure you're registered, first of all, and ready to place those bids because you won't want to miss out on these items. First of all, we have Alex's painting. This was painted by Alex herself shortly before she passed away. It's a beautiful painting that the lucky winner gets to keep for 11 plus months. It's a lease and return it for the next lucky winner at the Lemon Ball auction. And so far, this painting has raised over $100,000.
Amazing. Mm-hmm. Next, check out this amazing vacation home. You get a week in gorgeous St. John's, U.S. Virgin Islands. And this house is awesome. We know some people who won it last year, and they loved it. And it's donated by a friend of the foundation.
Super generous donation. Don't want to travel that far? Well, we've got you covered. Would you like a private dinner prepared by our great supporters at Firebird's Wood-Fired Grill? This curated, delicious dining experience is not one to miss out on. Firebird's always make sure that Alex's supporters are absolute VIPs, and anybody who's had this item before has had nothing but over-the-top things to say about it.
They're amazing supporters.
They really are.
Last but certainly not least, we're auctioning off some amazing Philadelphia sports experiences, including a private suite for the Philadelphia Flyers, which sounds awesome. Go with a bunch of your friends or your family, and especially during this pandemic.
Yeah. So get into the chat. Tell us what you're most excited about bidding on. I know I'm bidding on a couple of things. Guarantee you Jay is bidding on a bunch of things.
Love it.
Yeah, we want to hear from you. We want you to be engaged. Also, get bidding.
Get bidding. Bid often and bid high. In addition to these awesome items, we have a stellar lineup of gifts and experiences. Forget about our exciting raffle prize. We'll be announcing the winner live at the end of our program. It's an awesome item. I know I'm saying awesome a lot, but this bracelet, it's a tennis bracelet.
4 carats.
4 carats of diamonds. You're going to be the best person out there playing tennis. You know, you're going to be hitting that ball, wearing that bracelet is going to look awesome out on the courts.
For those of you who are actually familiar with tennis bracelets, you will appreciate this 4-carat diamond tennis bracelet, white gold, really stunning piece of jewelry.
How's the photo look of it?
Fantastic.
Awesome. It's great. So, best of luck in your raffle, attempt to win the raffle. Good luck in your bidding. We're grateful for everyone bidding at the auction. And you know, supporting the event.
I mean, in all seriousness, this is how we raise the money. This is how we make a difference for kids. So thank you for being a part of it.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, wow. I'm ready for a St. John vacation. Next, I'd like to introduce you to another very special guest who's had an inspiring story of multiple triumphs with childhood cancer. Please meet Taylor Hendricks Henderson and family.
Taylor Hendricks was just 11 years old when she began having excruciating pain in her arm.
I was swimming every day and we just thought it was a normal pain. And then one day it just kind of became a little unbearable.
After undergoing testing at Children's Hospital in Birmingham, Alabama, Taylor was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, a type of bone cancer typically more common in teenagers and young adults going through a growth spurt. She started chemotherapy 2 days later.
When you get diagnosed, your world kind of goes to a standstill and everybody else's just kind of keeps going.
Her cancer treatment seemed to work at first, and she underwent reconstructive surgery on her arm. She was doing well for 18 months and then relapsed. The cancer had spread to her lung, making it difficult for Taylor to breathe.
I had had so many bad things happen, I was just waiting for the next shoe to drop.
Taylor had to have her lung removed and enrolled in a clinical trial at Texas Children's, funded through an infrastructure grant from Alex's Lemonade.
Just even getting the chance to be a part of that was, amazing because, at some point they're like, we don't know what all we can do, for you, to get rid of this for good.
The ALSF grant program funds research every step of the way, from early stage innovative research all the way through life-saving clinical trials for children with cancer.
When we heard about it and met with Dr. Ahmed, it was kind of like, okay, this thing actually works, and it was possible because of Alex's Lemonade Stand. And, then when, I received it, and then, after all these years, I'm like, okay, well, that's the thing that did it.
Taylor had beaten cancer, but was concerned about potential side effects on her body.
With treatment, you have so many issues afterwards, like infertility, arthritis, you just have all these things that you didn't necessarily think about because in the thick of it, you're just trying to survive.
Part of Alex's mission is to search for safer treatment and cures for children in an effort to mitigate the long-term effects of treatment.
Infertility, that side comes from all the chemotherapy and the treatment that they use to try to save your life. And so what's so cool about what I had done with the HER2 study is it doesn't affect that. And so if we could have that from the beginning, for a lot of these kids, that would be, life-changing.
Now, married with a child of her own, Taylor says being a mother is an incredible gift.
Definitely didn't think I would ever be here, with him. And so it's really surreal. Sometimes I still look at him like, are you mine?
She also became a pediatric nurse, working with children facing their own health challenges. Now, at 26, she says she has incredible gratitude for the work Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation is doing to help other children and families like hers.
It's very important to donate and to make it possible for all these other kids that hopefully will not have to go through, the harsh treatment that most kids have to go through right now. But obviously with you guys, it went to the right place and it worked.
And thank you again to Taylor for sharing her touching story with us. Now it's time to conduct our exciting Fund a Cure segment for the evening. This is where you have the opportunity to make donations to Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation through the Give Smart platform, which can be accessed from your smartphone or your computer. Please turn your attention again to Liz and Jay, who have invited a couple of special supporters to share why Fund a Cure is so meaningful to them.
Hello again, everyone. I hope you are as inspired as we are after hearing Mary, Kade, and Taylor's stories. Families and kids like these need our help, so we're going to make a real difference together tonight, right now, through the Fund a Cure.
Right now, I have the pleasure of introducing a family who are not only great Alex's Lemonade supporters, but they themselves are childhood cancer fighters. And they are inspiring and wonderful people that I've had the pleasure of meeting in person. And tonight I get to introduce to you all, Nicole and Libby Ibbotson are joining us to say a few words. Welcome.
Hi.
I'm Lily.
I'm Lily and I'm 7.
Tell us about yourself. You're a
Cancer fighter.
And Lily, why is Alex Lemonade Stand Foundation so special to you?
Because it helps people fight cancer just like me. Help kids fight cancer just like me.
Okay, anything else?
And you could do fun stuff.
Yes. So Alex Lemonade Stand Foundation means the world to me. We are connected, volunteer, and unfortunately, as a hero family, Alex Lemonade Stand means to me basically a light of hope in one of the darkest times I've ever had to face as a parent. And donations help families like mine fund grants for research that's greatly needed. Lily's disease is very complex. Lily developed a rare secondary angiosarcoma cancer from her original neuroblastoma diagnosis. And we need more funds to study why this happened, and so this doesn't happen to another child. Also, Lily had the pleasure of working hand in hand with a few special businesses who partner with Alex's to find a cure. And I'm so proud of her that at a young age, she, even fighting cancer herself, she loves to volunteer, loves to give back. And we're so happy that I instilled that in her as a 7-year-old. And besides helping with the financial stresses, Alex's also helps with the emotional stresses that a family faces. One of my favorite programs is a Super Simp program. I'm a single, we're a single mom family, and Alex gave us a lot of support financially and emotionally. I was in the hospital a lot with Lily, and his grades dropped tremendously, and they were there for us, even to see if we needed anything, to give a lending ear. And we're just very grateful for Alex's Lemonade Stand, and we're going to fight to find a cure.
Thank you, Nicole and Lily, for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate it. Hi, Lily.
Bye.
Bye. We hope after hearing their story and the other stories tonight that you guys will be inspired to help Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation raise some much needed funds to help fight childhood cancer. I'm going to go off script a little bit here for a minute. I want to acknowledge a special person who's not with us tonight, a great supporter, Lou Pellegrini. He's been to every lemon ball, and we lost him last week. Lou and his wife, Stacy, were the co-chairs of the Lemon Ball a while ago, and they supported every Lemon Ball. And we're going to miss Lou. Our thoughts are with you, Stacy, and your family. And we want to fund a project in Lou's honor tonight through Fund a Cure. Lou had a sarcoma, and we're going to fund a sarcoma project in his honor. So with all of our guests tonight, if everyone made a donation of any size, I think we could raise a lot of money. And the good news is that to kick things off for Fund a Cure this year, one of our great supporters, General Floors, reached out to us, and they wanted to start off this portion of the night, Fund a Cure, with a $15,000 donation. So we're off to a great start, and we're lucky that General Floor is so generous. So thank you to them. You guys are awesome. But we received another call the other day from another amazing partner, Northwestern Mutual, And they said they wanted to do more to help us raise more money at the Lemon Ball tonight. And to help us do that, they're offering to match all the donations to Fund a Cure tonight up to $100,000. Wow. So that turns the general floor $15,000 donation into $30,000. And boom, right like that, we're on our way. So if you want to give $10, it's going to be doubled to $20. If you want to give $25, it will be doubled by Northwestern Mutual. It's going to be $50. You'll have $50 worth of impact. So if everybody viewing the Lemon Ball right now gave us $50, we could max out that $100,000 from Northwestern Mutual.
That'd be great. And I just want to add to what Jay said about Lou and Stacy and how much we're thinking of you, Stacy. Great supporters, great people. And I really hope we can get this money raised to fund something in his honor. And it's really easy to donate. If you're registered with the auction, GiveSmart, if you bought raffle tickets or you're bidding, you can just click the link in the text message that was sent to your phones. You can also donate by clicking the link in the chat. You can mail in your donation and just put Lemon Ball. You can go online and give. We will take your donation any way you want to give it. We appreciate your generosity. And thank you for helping us change the lives of kids. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, if you want to give through stock, you can do that, but just get in touch with us. You could give cryptocurrency if you wanted.
I'm not kidding you. You can give it all.
So it looks like we're getting close to the end of our program, and we're going to turn it back to Tracy. The close to our silent auction and raffle are coming up. And so it's back to you, Tracy.
Welcome back, everyone. How awesome was that? Thank you so much again for all your fabulous support during Fund a Cure and for sticking with us through the end of our program this evening. Before we sign off, I'd like to remind you that the raffle is closing in 1 minute, so now is the time to make any final ticket purchases. The winner will receive a text message and be announced live in just a few moments. For the auction, which closes at 10 p.m. Eastern, you'll receive a text message indicating if you've won with instructions for checking out. A staff member from Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation will contact all winners to organize redemption after the event. On behalf of everyone at CBS, it's been our absolute pleasure to be your MCs this evening. Thank you all for your support of Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation and the Lemon Ball. Now back over to Liz and Jay for some closing remarks. Cheers and good night.
Thank you, Tracy, another longtime supporter of Alex's Lemonade Stand. We are so grateful to all of you for tuning in. We're not done quite yet. We've got a couple more things, a couple more exciting things that you will not want to miss. I'm hoping you're enjoying yourselves and you aren't eager to turn us off just yet. Okay, I think it's your turn to say something, Jay.
I want to thank everybody for joining us and supporting the event tonight. Everybody who is participating in the auction. The auction goes to what time?
10 p.m. Eastern time.
10 p.m. Eastern. I'm winning a bunch of items right now. So check it out if you haven't checked out the auction yet. There's some awesome items on there. There's an awesome house in St. John. It's one of the awesome items.
I know. We've been talking about it all night.
And now it's time to reveal the lucky raffle winner. This is for
I love this part.
It's a necklace this year.
Bracelet.
It was a necklace last year.
It's a diamond tennis bracelet. We partner with Turgeon Jewelers in Connecticut, and our board sponsors this awesome item that somebody's about to win.
Right, the board buys it, and then we
bringing it on over. Oh boy. Okay, I'm nervous.
This is gonna pick the winner. Mix them up good.
All right, let's see. Do I have one ticket? I have one ticket. Oh, it's a number. Okay.
It's a number, and then we have to look up who it is. So.
And if you know it's your number, put it in the chat. The winning number is 12077. 12077.
All right.
Okay. We're going to hold on to that.
And they're going to get us the name.
Great. Okay. We're ready to announce the winner of Funder Project. You want to maybe explain what that is?
Yeah. So our great partners, Volvo, lets us put out to everybody attending the Lemon Ball every year. Everybody gets a selected project between 3, and whichever one gets the most votes, Volvo gives us $10,000 to go towards that project. So
great. So it's selected right there.
Oh,
that's the winner.
Oh, that's the winner. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, they told me. I forgot to tell you.
So the winning project, awesome. It's Travel for Care. So the Travel for Care program, if you're not familiar, the same treatments aren't available for kids at every hospital in the country. So if there's a treatment available for somebody that's far away and the family needs to get there, we help get them there. So we'll give them airline tickets, put them up with some lodging. If it's drivable, we'll get them gas cards. And then they don't have to put that money out and they can concentrate on getting the kids care. So Travel for Care program, thank you, Volvo, for doing that. And we have the raffle winner.
Their name, oh boy.
So the number is 12077 and the name?
Kimberly Barnett.
Kimberly Barnett.
I think I know Kimberly.
Really?
Firebirds, maybe?
I'm not sure.
Kimberly, if you're here, identify yourself in the chat, please.
Congratulations, Kimberly.
I mean, I'm not
awesome.
great with names, but I'm pretty sure I know Kimberly. Okay, great. So what's next? We are going to conclude. But again, it's not over. Don't forget about the auction going till 10 p.m. so you can kind of relax and keep an eye on your bids. So we started with a toast to all of you, but I think it's most appropriate to end with a toast to Alex and to all of the childhood cancer heroes out there who have continued to show us such resilience. You heard from a lot of them tonight, such positivity. These are the families we're here for and that we're giving hope to. And we are honored and proud to do it. So we want to thank you. We want to say, until there's a cure.
Until there's a cure.
Please raise a glass to that.
Took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. All of my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana. And I didn't walk up about how you doing when he came in. Said there's a lot of girls I could do with, but I can't wait. I knew him forever in a minute. That's someone I know. Papa says he got Marlo in him. He got me feeling like ooh. It got me feeling like ooh, and then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh na 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 na, Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na. All of my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, ooh na na.
So the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table drinking shots, drinking fast and to get slow. Overcome with them, the conversation with just me. I trust you, give it a chance now. And stop and bend a man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love can been moving from a body like me. Come in my lead. Come a bit on me crazy, boy. Don't you talk too much. And put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push it with the shape of you.
And give much respect to the man that's made a difference in my world. And although most men are hoes, he goes on the down low, cause I never heard about him with another girl. But I don't sweat it, because it's just pathetic to let it get me involved in that he said, she said crowd. I know that ain't nobody perfect. I give props to those who deserve it, and believe me, y'all, he's worth it. So here's to the future, cause we got through the past. I finally found somebody that can make me laugh. You so crazy, I think I wanna have your baby.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
He's a mighty, mighty good man.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
Yes, he is.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
Say it again now.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna, I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. So don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we will be just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
Make it last forever.
This friendship never ends.
If you wanna be my lover,
then you have got to give.
taking it so easy.
That's the way it is. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah.
Oh my God, we're back again. Brothers and sisters, everybody say, gonna bring the flavor, gonna bring the shout. Got a question for you, better answer now. Am I original?
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
Yeah.
Am I sexual? Am I everything you need? You gotta rock your body now, everybody.
Yeah.
Rock your body. Yeah. Everybody. Rock your body. single day. Every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Oh, can't you see you belong to me? At my born age, with every step you take, every move you make, every vow you break, every game you fake, every stand you stake, I'll be watching you.
Every kiss is a door. Can I knock on yours? Can we knock a little more? If the touch is a key, keep on twisting, keep on locking, keep on turning me. Let me in. I wanna be closer to you, let you under my skin. If I let you in, you gotta be careful with it. Let me tell you again. Hey, love so soft, you ain't had nothing softer. Break it, then you buy it, and it's sure gonna cost you. Love so soft that you can't rub off. You gon' love it if you try it. Got you hooked, now you're caught up. Love so soft, so soft. Love so soft, so soft. Love so soft, so soft. Love so soft, so soft.
It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. It's a fabulous night to make romance beneath the cover of October skies, with the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound that the breezes that blow. I've been trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low, because the night's magic seems to tremble and hush, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blood. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? La la la, come on, Chris. roads. Millions of people living this road. Maybe it's not too late. Learn how to love, but get out of here. Mental wounds not healing, it's driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Going off the rails on a crazy train. I know that things are going wrong for me. You gotta listen to my way. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. what you thought was that it was nothing but while you were sitting home alone at age 13. You realized that it was dying. Sorry it didn't see him, but I'm glad we talked. I'm still alive, yeah. I'm still alive, yeah. I'm still alive, yeah. You walk slowly across the young man's room. She said, I'm ready for you. While you were sitting alone for this very day, except the look, oh, you know it. Now I can see, I just stay, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive, yeah. Ooh, yeah, woo. Is something wrong, she said. Of course there is. I'm still alive, she said. Who I deserve to be? Is that the question? And if so,